Yes, this is brec.tvonline and I'm your teacher Kisekitewani, and today I want you to sit and listen to this strong teaching that I'm going to give. Now we are going to deal with circumference of a circle that one of you requested that I should deal with. So I'm going to talk about a circle and I talk about the circumference of a circle. Then later in the other videos I'm going to talk about the circumference of a semicircle, quarter circle and 3/4 of a circle. After that, I believe you are going to enjoy and understand. Now, without wasting much time, let's go direct to a circle. This is a circle. The side of a circle, if there is, it is called circumference. This side is called circumference, but we give it C. That is the short form of circumference, right? Now, there is a center on the circle. The center is always maybe here. If that is the center, there's a line that runs from the circumference through the center to the circumference. This line is called diameter. So this is diameter, but in short form, we call it D. The diameter, short form of diameter is D. So we say this one is diameter, which is short form D. Then we have distance from the center to the circumference. Distance from the center to the circumference. The distance from the center to the circumference is another thing that you need to know. This distance is always called the radius. So let me show you this. Any distance from the center to the circumference is called radius. So this is our radius, you can see it. Our radius is that short distance, radius, which is written by small r. So I've said this is circumference, I've said this is the radius, and this is diameter. Now, in calculation of circumference of a circle, there is something we talk about. There's a constant figure that we have been given by UPAC. UPAC is international body for applied and pure science that we are going to talk about. So the constant that we are given is what we call the pi. There is something called pi. Pi has a simple connotation of this. So that's our pi. And this, if this is our pi, we can use 22/7 to represent pi. So when you hear pi, in other words, I'm being told to use 22/7. Now, how do we get the circumference of a circle? How do we get circumference of a circle? Circumference, which is stood by C, is given by pi times diameter. Pi times diameter. But what have I said pi is? What have I said pi is? I've said that pi is 22/7. So instead of writing pi, you write it is equals to 22/7 times diameter. 22/7 times diameter. I'm going to draw a circle here and I'll give now the measurement, then we are going to discuss it. Hope it will be as good as this one. Let's see. Then use black. So, draw a circle. That's my circle. Now, you have been given diameter as, 14. Always measurements are in centimeters, meters, or kilometers. And now you have been given 14 centimeters. How do you get the circumference? You say circumference is equals to pi d. This means pi times 22. Sorry, this means pi times d. Now what is pi? Pi is 22/7. What is our d? Our diameter has been given as 14. centimeters. So you need to solve this. That is 22 over 7 times 14. You have been taught about simplification. You know how to simplify this with this. So 7 goes here, 1, 7 goes here, 2. So what do we have? 22 times 2 centimeters. So what will be the answer? 22 times 2 is 44 centimeters. So your circumference of that circle is 44 centimeters. How did we get 44? We said pi d, which means 22 over 7 times diameter, which is 14. Then you have 22. You simplify 7 and 14 to get 2. So you have 22 times 2 to get 14. Let's try another. You have been given a circle. And you have been given the diameter of this circle is maybe 21 meters. How are you going to solve that? What you'll do is this. You just come and write circumference is equals to pi d, which means 22 over 7 times d. What is d? Our d is 21, so times 21 meters. So this 7 and 21 can be simplified. So you say 7 here, 1, 7 here, 3. So 3 times 22. You come and say 22 times 3 meters. What will you get? You're going to get 22 times 3 is 66 meters. Are we together? Another question comes that this is question number 1, number 2. Number 3 might be a word problem. It says find the circumference. Find the circumference of a circle measuring 7 centimeters diameter. Measuring 7 centimeters as diameter. It is a direct question. They just need you to calculate the circumference, and you know circumference is C is equals to pi d. Now what is our pi? We said it is 22 over 7. What's our diameter? We've been told is 7 centimeters. So what will be the solution to that? The solution to that is that you make sure you simplify 7 and 7. 7 here 1, 7 here 1. So you have 22 times 1 centimeter. What will you get as the answer? 22 centimeters. Are we together? Hope you have understood how to get the circumference of a circle. And if you have understood, then can I put your mind shape that you are going to do, and you will see if you have understood. Mind shape. Find the circumference of circles with the diameters. So we will not draw the circles, but I'll give the diameters, meaning that it is just like this one. You use the diameter to get the circumference. Number one for that is that A, the circle has the diameter of 35 meters. B, the circle has the diameter of 28 centimeters. C, the circle has the diameter of 42 meters. And D, Hope it is clear. D, the circle has the diameter of 49 centimeters. So, you're going to see unto it that you make a circle or draw a circle and give it diameter 35. Then you use this method, that is circumference is equal to pi d, you solve. Then you draw another circle that has diameter 28, you put 28, you just put, you don't measure. You just draw a circle, put inside diameter 28, then calculate. This one, draw another circle, any circle, then put 42, then say circumference is equal to pi d, that is 22 over 7 times 42 meters. Then you solve. Same to this one, draw a circle, put a diameter as 49, say circumference is equal to pi d, which is 22 over 7 times 49. I hope you try this. When you try this, I hope you will get them right. Thank you. Bye.